Hi, I'm Nate the Bias User, and right now I'm going to be reviewing the new Weyes Blood album, And in the Darkness, Hearts Aglow. At the start of Weyes Blood's discography, I seen her as a well-received folk artist that just wasn't for me. But once she entered more dreamy material on her 2019 effort, Titanic Rising, she became an artist I enjoyed who had made some of her best music so far. And on this new album from her, she is showing no signs of leaving her creative peak. This record gives us the introduction, it's not just me, it's everybody. That's calm but faintly atmospheric, which quietly sucks my ear up, and sounds more amazing when paired with the passing pianos and drums that are the most clear I can imagine it to be. The vocals seem to play a big role with its chemistry on the louder moments, especially when it gets group vocals that give out a fuzzy sound, when the layers of vocals stick together. And I get blown away when the harp sprinkles around as Natalie's singing rises. This track is amazing, and I got so much more of it the deeper I went. Children of the Empire is a frolicking adventure that's more out there than the first track, and packs so much with the drum and piano chemistry. And the violins throughout have more spirit than I can ask for. And while I like how out loud this song is, there's quiet parts of the song happening, as the piano continues for a second that ends up feeling satisfying. To continue talking about things being held back, there's the song God Turned Me Into a Flower. I would say it's rhythmless music done right. The synths are clear, there are no scratches, and Natalie is at the top of her lungs, which is best when she's humming with other layers of her vocals, sounding godly in the process. And the song sounds more thrilling when there's violins and high-pitched synths rubbed all over. Amazing but soft, so if you want the beat to pick back up, we get Hearts Aglow. But I don't think the drums would be the key engagement element when the upfront singing is as chanty as they are. I can't get the vocals out of my head, especially with how emphasized it feels. Twin Flame brings out a nostalgic feeling of 80s soft rock that's also post-punk-esque with its guitar that's low-pitched but still very much a non-bass guitar. This track was an 80s feel that worked. But the tapping drums that sound good and are well layered is still pretty distracting. And the high-pitched vocals that recur in an in-your-face manner did take some getting used to, making this track overall my least favorite on the album. But it's still great nevertheless. And as long as this track was the floor, I was in for a record that I liked to a large degree. And In the Darkness, Hearts Aglow is not only consistently enjoyable, but it's also one of the best atmospherically produced albums I've heard. And it took some adjusting to leaving this album. I'm gonna give this album an 8.7. Yep. Yeah, it's probably my favorite Weyes Blood album, I think.